What's up, everyone? Thank you all for channeling in to Cosmic Comms, and 'tis the season. It is officially October, and because it is the month of Halloween and wicked stuff, you know, I thought I'd play some scary games. And this one, I believe, is also a port from PC. This is the PS4 version. I don't know if they have the collection or something on Steam. Probably, but I'm not entirely sure. But I got The Dark Descent, Justine, and A Machine for Pigs. Now, I have not played this. Do not know anything about it. I don't even know what the difference between these ones are. I don't know if they're just like little add-ons or just like Amnesia 1, 2, and 3. I don't know, but I'm gonna play this one first, The Dark Descent, and we're gonna make like a little series of it. I like some horror games. I just don't know exactly what this is about. I think I've watched a video or two of someone playing it a long time ago, but I just hope I won't get scared. Because when I watch scary movies, I do not get scared. I usually know where all the jump scares are. But I played Emily Wants to Play. It's an indie game on PC, I think, and also PS4. And that gave me, I was pretty freaked out about it. So welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. What follows is a couple quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. Okay? Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. Okay, I like that. I like story stuff. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave a game, just choose save and exit. You can use the continue to return to where you left off next time you start up the game. Obviously. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place. You are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. Okay. The interplay between light and dark is very important to the game because this is vital setup to the gamma correctly. Use the slider below to do so. Adjust it. The square at the right is barely visible. Also, make sure to play in a dark room. Wear headphones for the best effect. Well, of course, it's going to scare the shit out of people. I just want to be able to see enough where I know where I'm going, what I'm doing. Because I've played games like this, and where I set it at the correct quote unquote gamma or whatever, I can't see where I'm going, what I'm doing, so I always have to turn up the brightness. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia. Thank you. Hopefully I will have fun doing it. Start new game. Let's go options, see what we got. Commentary. That is strange. Huh. I'll have to try that out myself. Input, okay. Cool, I'm glad I looked at this first. Run with L2, my inventory is a touchpad, the menu is a pause button, the options button, I'm sorry. The throw, what am I throwing? Okay, rotate, movement, look, lantern, okay. Lantern, you have to use a lantern, I bet, to like not go insane. And then I got my journal, not sure what I'll use that for. I can lean, crouch, and jump. And I interact with the R2 button. Okay, so that seems pretty simple. Start a new game, yes. Oh boy, I'm kind of nervous. I'm trying really hard not to be judgy about games I haven't played. I'm really bad about doing that, and I talk myself out of it.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is Daniel.
Ah. He's forgetting. Amnesia. I get it. Alright, I'm assuming I'm Daniel. Maybe? Okay, so a memento has been added to your journal. I'll make sure to check out these whenever you get stuck. Okay, so I'm assuming I can go anywhere. Alright, so let's just go to memento. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okay. Liquid trail. Okay, so I can run. Find its source. Looks like it stops here. Where? Whoa. Oh, okay. Okay, there's more of it right here. So I can barely see it goes in and out. I'm assuming this. Oh my god. I got the heebie-jeebies. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I can either move the doors like quietly, or slam it open, which I'm guessing. Okay, picked up tinderbox. Okay, I guess that was necessary. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Doesn't open that way. Okay. Probably just wasted that, which I'm pretty sure you want to be in light at all times, if I remember correctly. Oh man, I feel a jump scare coming on. What the fuck is going on? Okay. I knew something weird was gonna happen. The door shut behind him, and he knew that he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London, second. Okay. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can decrease by completing puzzles and making progress. Okay, so that type of shit happening right there will just make me go insane. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on the lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. Okay. Okay, so I'll just stand in the light. Just like real life. Whenever I get scared of dark or something, I'll just go stand in the light. Makes sense to me. Which means I have to search stuff. Ooh. Oh, okay, that's just a plan. I'm in the light, boy. Can't touch me, bro. Alright, so let's try this again. Is there anything I can search? I don't have a torch or anything, so I can't really see very well. Oh, a lantern. Hey. You have picked up a lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing square or selecting it in the inventory. Okay. What is this? Ah. So if you pick up an object, press L1 to throw it in the direction that you're pointing. Obviously, I don't believe I needed to explain that, but there you go. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, tinderbox. Sweet, I need that. Because it lights candles and what have you. Alright, so I'm pretty much being forced this way, so we will go. Well, maybe I should look for oil first? Is there any oil around here? Okay, so we can go differently. Oh crap. So things that you can add to your inventory when you hover your cursor, I guess, over it, you can it's useful to you like when it's purple instead of just like a flat white. Get in the light so I don't sing. No, I'm in the light. I am sane. Alright, I just need to find some oil, man. Some oil? Do I have any? I want to select that shit. Okay, so I already have oil with me. Okay, cool. What was that? Another tinderbox? Sweet. Take that. Oops. Oh, there's some crouch, yeah. See if I can't throw this on there. Nope. Oh well. Didn't think so. And I've made it to my destination, I'm assuming. So let me just take a look around. Okay, so it's just potions, not really anything I can pick up and use. Oh. But before I go that way, oh, I picked up oil. Right on.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you.
Oh, shit.
It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Whoa. Okay, so that puts a twist on things. Whoever this ghost is, I want to know why he wants to forget. So he pretty much gave himself amnesia from what I'm getting from it. He wants to forget something. I don't know. I have to kill this Alexander guy. I don't know if I get it to this episode, but I'll definitely get to it. Okay. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season. Okay. Hold down L2 while moving. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Alright. Stand in the light.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Whoa. Okay, so I think I hear that little thing coming up on me. I don't know if that was just the audio file or it's tough and pliant. Can be torn by hands or tools. Okay. Maybe fire? I have a feeling fire does something good. So, I don't know if there's a way to light it on fire. I'm not sure. So, they're just pretty much leaving me to replace this. And that Shadow Man is following me. So there's a scream come from down here, so it wants me to go down here. Oh, alright, let's go this way. Laboratory. Maybe I can find some oil for my lantern in here. I have a feeling. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury, which you would pay a visit, blah blah blah. There's some light. Let's get some sanity back here that we don't go insane. Alright, so my sanity level is pretty good right now. It's still look like no ordinary laboratory. Okay. So this place is pretty much useless. Unless there's something in this back room. Down there.
There should be more coop rats.
I don't feel like doing it.
Let me see.
I'll just take it later.
And one part aqua fortis.
Aqua fortis. Alright, you can stop. Just get me out of here. Picked up a pot. I don't know what it was for, but take it, I guess. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in the stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she too would be punished. Okay. Whatever. The wine cellar. It's locked and it will not open without a key. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just have to go find the key. So, obviously, so let's go back up. I hate noises. That's interesting. Okay. Wildlife. This kind of reminds me of Rose Red, a movie based on a book. I forget who it was by. It was like this big old mansion with like, it was so big with so many paths and it just messed with you. It was like, I wouldn't say it was like a ghost, but something was definitely, I think the house itself was enchanted or something. But it was a good movie. Lengthy, but pretty good and chilling, if I say myself.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay, so to me right now it's pretty irrelevant to what I'm trying to accomplish. Oh, you can open each and every door. I'll still keep a lookout for them letters though. I'd like to be able to piece it all together at one point. Okay, that door's already open. Okay. Hold that open. Oh, here's another one.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage, I was trapped.
Okay. So he was trapped, he said. I don't really want to bore you guys with this audio clips. I do want to fix it. Shit. The hell did I just do? Why did I do that? Alright, I'm starting to go insane. I need to go back. Okay. So I'm back in the light. Now, I don't know what happens when I do go insane. I'm going to use a tuner box for that. Come on. Oh my god. I got the cold chill like really bad just now. Also said I have a dark figure following me. I don't know if it's actually following me or what. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a run for it. Into light, sweet. I was hoping there was gonna be light in here.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
You're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Sweet. So I got one more oil, which I'll go ahead and fill that up. Okay, so the chemistry pot. I guess I can pick up liquids. Not quite sure how to. So I can use items on things. Like in that case. But oh god, what the fuck?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
I'm moving it.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
That was interesting. Okay, so I wrote in my journal. Early alchemy experiments. Dissolved. Okay. Crap. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery, cannot be dissolved. So I'm guessing I have to go back to the laboratory and mix up the chemicals so I get to clear the path to the wherever I have to go to next. But the problem now lies with where am I going? That's a dead end. Where I just came from this room. Yes. Yeah. So, where do we go? These paths both blocked. So the only way to go is through this door. I'm guessing there's another entryway. No. Where did I come from? Alright, now I'm starting to get a little weirded out here. So confused. Breakable way. I'm gonna throw something at it. Okay.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Freaking lock. Oil. Some oil. Oh, okay. So I open up this door. Nothing. Alright, there's a key. Got you. There's another note. Oh well. Some more tinder boxes, oil. Nothing in there. Really? Oil. So let me go ahead and pull up that. Sweet more oil. More budge. Okay. Guess I'm going this way. Oh shit. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was like a ghostly figure that walked through here. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm following it. It's like a nightmare. Or I go towards threats. I don't know why I do this. Why do I do this? desk. Usually something good is over here. Oh, $10. Nada. Okay, so that door's locked, so I'm not even gonna try. $10. Go in here. Nothing really of use in here. I don't think. I don't want to stay around and find out. Get out of here as quick as possible. Okay, so hopefully this is where I was before. That way I can go back down to the laboratory, mix those chemicals, and get through that path. Those things. So yeah, that brung me back out to where I had to go. So back down to the laboratory, where I'm going now. Let's run GTFO laboratory and I'm gonna try to mix some chemicals if they're even down here. Stone slab looked like a safety measure. So I'm starting to go insane. It's getting some light, get our sanity back here. That way I can do some things. Alright, the laboratory's back down here.
Oh, so wrong.
Black chimney to properly vent the fumes from. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Shit. So from what I understand, they're not in the laboratory, but I need to get them, bring them back to the laboratory, make the solution, melt that little substance that was blocking our way, and then move on to the next part. Here's another tinderbox. Let me grab that. Why I'm shaking, I don't know. Probably use a tinderbox to light that. And there's nothing really grabbable. I mean, I can grab them, but if they don't do anything. Here's another tinderbox. Let me grab that. It's like a horror survival game. I'm still having a little bit of trouble understanding. But guys, I'm gonna leave it here. In next episode, we will go down to the wine cellar, grab all the stuff, come back here, make the stuff, the dissolvable acid, and then melt away that whatever that was blocking our way. downstairs. But if you like this game, if you have any idea about this game more than I do, let me know. Greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.